Alright, here we are, let's go. Welcome everyone, if you are tuning in now to TRL Season 4. That's right, we're here for a brand new season, kicking off, cut down from three tiers just to 2 now, on a Saturday evening as usual for Tier 2, round number 1, under the lights in Bahrain. We've got 18 drivers here, many new debutants to Traction Racing League, and we're just getting up and ready for the full qualifying session. Alright then, I'm going to be your solo commentator this evening, and we've got a spinner immediately, and Williams taking avoiding action. That's not a bad omen for this year, this season, this race. Let's hope we can go and keep it clean throughout and make it a good one for this TRL history books. So to our first car that will start a flying lap, Mr. Koa, 3-time race winner, I believe, in Tier 3 last season. And I drove when he was Aston Martin driver, when I was Aston Martin principal. Got the Tier 2 seat now for Ferrari. Let's see where he gets himself today. First job will be to get into the top 10. So, have a look at SR Weave as well. Recently got the Alfa Romeo seat after another driver departed the league before it even began. A big sign. TRL is going to be banging this season, I can already tell. One sec, we've got something to tend to quickly. Right, then we've got our first 2 times with Mr. Koa with a 128 dead, and Mr. LSR Weave a second clear at the top as it stands. That's a big margin between the first 2 drivers. Let's see what the margin is like for the rest of the field, as DC has had a bit of a spin at the beginning of the 3rd sector. I think he's caught himself on the deadly curb. Is he out? No, he's just waiting for a safe space to rejoin, which is very smart of him. Good impressions from these guys so far, as Aqualaza gets himself up to 2nd, and DC waiting to get back on track, or maybe he had a wheel disconnect. We've seen that before as well. He's now disqualified, so that's a shame from him. He'll be starting at the back of the grid. Let's go see what our next 2 drivers have. So got Link up to 2nd, as Raps are gonna go. He goes up to 4th. Strong showing for AlphaTauri so far in Q1. Invalidated lap times coming through as drivers are crossing the line. Mitch goes 4th in McLaren Co on back-to-back laps. Improves by 6/10, so he obviously made a mistake on his first lap. And LFC Thomas rounds out the first few flyers, as far as I can see, in 8th place with a very unrepresented lap, as is sports. Don't think Wee's improved on his lap, unless he's going for one now. TRS Open suggests that he is. Let's have a look what ends up providing. TRS Open, turn 4, there's a yellow flag. I don't think that should do many harm. He gets quite close to the apex there. It's nice. Doesn't unsettle the car and exit through the S's. Bit wide there, but he keeps it within limits. Purple sector 1 as it stands. So he's really showing some pace. The AlphaTauri gets nicely out of the way. It wouldn't hurt him into turn 10, the tricky braking zone, no lock up from him. He's really asserting early authority here in this tier. Taking the esports line, he's really serious about this. See what this lap can get him. Oh, he's just pushed it too much and he's invalidated on the inside, which is something I've not seen personally. But there we go, now I have. As Elfin Starfish puts himself up to 2nd in the Aston Martin. Solid lap from him so far. Remember, this is Q1, so as we go into Q2 and Q3, times will probably get quicker. Yeah, Louise does go again. And Reefer starts another lap as well. Right, we've got a couple people on out laps, people coming in as well. People in the box. So who is gonna be going to the line? Elfin Starfish improves by half a second and goes for a 26.6, so he's stamped his mark on the tier now. 4/10 quicker on his lap, that's pretty good. I've seen his pace before in other leagues, so I know that he's a quick driver. See what he can produce throughout his 2. Harry and Harry. Interesting. Nice for Mercedes. Harry 09 is Harry W. Unless it's still again. Okay, I need to invite someone again. Oh, did I just see a change at the top? Yes, I did. LSR Wheeze takes back his fastest time. So there's a tight competition between him and Starfish at the top right now. Harry W going to the line now through the final corner. Did he get a slipstream off his teammate? I feel like they may have tried something there. He goes 12th, his teammate goes 14th, and both seemingly having compromised laps. So see what happens. Oh, they've kind of just got in each other's way there. Don't know what's going on really, but new team, new teammates, probably still trying to find their footing, racing with each other. now. Crazy griefer, I didn't even mention, put it up the curb. He's now in lap. Oh, and see. Begins lap. With Alex right behind him. Probably could have left a bit more room. Yeah. But let's see if you can gain down the straight with slipstream. He is going to be hurt through the middle sector though, with the dirty air of the McLaren in front. And if he is a quicker driver, which I don't know, he's going to be gaining on him. But he set a bubble sector 1 according to the timing screen. I don't know if that's true, because throughout last season I quite strongly remember that the timing screens were very, very inaccurate. Okay? But I mean, code marking. Yeah, he seems to be gaining on the McLaren throughout this lap. He's really hampered himself here. The goal in Q1 is to get within the top 15, 16, 17 and 18 in this case will be to the line now in his lap with Alex. And he goes 12th with Thomas only staying in 14th, I believe. So, see who else has got a lap? Connor. He goes 12th in the Alpine. So, a field spread of about 5 seconds, which is quite large, I'd say. Maybe some unrepresentative lap times in there, but we'll wait and see how it pans out in the later sessions. Alright then, so that's most of the banker Q1 laps in. The quicker guys might not come back out. Ooh, it's a bit racy between the AlphaTauri and Alpine there. Yeah, as I was saying, the quicker guys probably won't come out again, save tyres and just rest, I guess, until Q2. But the guys down, I'd say below the top 10, yeah, there's 28 heads below. May need to, oh wait, no, sorry, top 15 in it. So, number 6, Razor and Parry will probably go again, as will Thomas, because they are the furthest adrift, with Thomas 7/10 behind Hawk. Oh, I cannot tell the difference between them. Oh, what is that car? Oh, it's Connor's Alpine. That's right, I thought it was a Williams. Guess we wait to see what everyone's final laps produce. Those who are going out for them anyway, because I believe the top 10 won't be bothered and will probably think they are safe. Let me... Yeah, Weeze has retired. He's confident with his lap as he should be, as would the rest of the top 10, I would presume. Let's see what Connor can do at the end of this lap. Don't know if Legend's going to have time to set a lap. He was our Tier 3 champion last season, and he is joining in now as Tier 2 reserve driver. Connor goes 10th, so improves on his lap. See if he can end up there at the end of Q2, which is where he'll want to be going into Q3. Can Razor and Harry make it out? See. A bit wide of the apex is the Mercedes. Up the hill, stays well off the curb, and he is now heading to turn 4. Let's go on board with the Alpine of Razor. See if he can improve by a monster 7/10 to try and bridge the gap to almost 15. To the line, and he does not improve. So he is out, I'm guessing, because he's brakes very slowly. Let's go to Harry and see. Wait. Yeah, okay, so Razor is probably out now. As for the Mercedes, coming through the middle sector, keeps off the curb that no one likes. If you get too friendly with it, he's very, very safe on track limits. Right now, can he at least pip Razor in the Alpine? Let's find out. Can he go further with this lap? No, he can't. Is he gonna go for a back-to-back? Find out. Razor is out of fuel. Now, Harry is second up through the first sector. He's very wide at turn 4. And he's pushed the limit too much on the inside, and he has invalidated his lap. Therefore, DCFC Harry is out in Q1. Razor has made the line, according to my timing screen, so he will get one more shot despite being on, but he is on 5 lap old soft, so I don't see that being beneficial to him in any way. If he can do it though, fair play to him. So let's find out. The session is complete. Those in the pit lane have finished. Let's see, through up the hill into turn 13. He is very far down, so he's had a shocking lap earlier in the sector, I would presume. So he's going to be out of Q1 as well, along with DC, who he SQ'd quite early on due to, well, the game, thinking he would up dangerously after a spin. So there you have it. We have our 3 eliminatees from Q1, with the top 15 going through to Q2. Alpine, Mercedes and Ferrari. Early pace at the top, however, being shown by Wheeze, Starfish and Griefer. Well, Wheeze and Starfish separated by nearly nothing. Grief for a further 3/10 behind, with Raptor about half a second. AlphaTauri is the strongest team so far with their quote-unquote senior team, although that doesn't apply here. Linus Stern in P9 and 10. Let's see what Q2 holds for the rest of these drivers. Are we waiting? Alright, I have no idea what's happened to the lobby. Why we are still frozen here. Bro, okay. Let's wait. Quite a shaken up grid here in Tier 2 this season. We've got only about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers who have raced prior to this in TRL. Has Legends gone again? Okay. Sorry for the delay, viewers. We are having some technical difficulties with the F1 game, as well, it is renowned to have. Oh my god. Okay, I'll leave and rejoin then, considering this game is trash. I can't. Okay. Yes, we're back. Okay, hello. We're back for Q2. It's so bad. Like, honestly, what are these delays? Anyway, I need to invite some people. So let me just have a second to do that. Alright, okay, let's get back in the zone for racing. Well, not racing yet, actually. Let's have a look at what the drivers can produce in Q2. Now, look at that. Finally, some interest to the session. We have the difference in tyre selection. Oh, I'm not viewing anyone. 1 second. Weeze first out, as was the case in Q1. On the medium tyres, we've only got Hawks, Alec and Connor on the softs right now. Alec's the only one out on the softs, so let's see if the other two change. See what Weeze can produce, setting early pace in Q1, this time on the mediums, aiming to get through to that top 10 to fight for pole position. But around here, if you've got pace and you do get knocked out, it's not the end of the world, because the one stop can be quite powerful. But if those who do get into the top 10 end up on the medium tyres because of the superb quali in Q2, then you're in a bad position, or in to what was the going up the hill to 11, stays wide of the curve at 12. Let's see what he can do at 13. Meanwhile, Elfin Starfish, the rival of Weeze at the moment, setting 1:27.6 on mediums, which is quite solid considering his soft lap in Q1 was about a 26.6, I believe. To the line goes the Alfa Romeo, and he goes second with a 28.2. Now that's a golden that time between the two on the medium. Now who's next? Dex goes for a 28.2 as well. Sweeper with an unrepresentative 36.8, so he's messed up on his lap. Go down to Thomas, see what he's got. LFC, by the way, boo. Dead team. But I'm not gonna start football riots. He goes up to fourth, and then with another unrepresentative lap. TC Mitch knows the way. Come on, you Spurs. But I mean, a bit of a sticky situation right now. Anyway, Mitch messed up on his lap, so he's again 154.8 unrepresentative. Lang is going for a back-to-back, as he can do on the medium. TRL driver, so he's quite experienced in this field, although this field specifically is quite a struggle, as I've said time and time again tonight so far. Weeze improves to a 27.8, but still not enough to dethrone Elfin off P1 in Q2. As Griefer goes for a 27.8. Now this is getting tight up top, up at the top. Coming around the final corner, he's going to improve, but I think he's had another error somewhere, or maybe it just wasn't the best of laps. As Lang goes up to 5th in 28.4. See what Mitch has got on an invalid lap, so he's going to box. And Alec on the soft tyres, the only runner on the softs at the moment. Everyone else opting for the mediums. Maybe a mistake from him, because it's only 7th as well. Maybe he thinks he needs it to get into the top 10 to see if he can pull off some better laps towards the end of the session, help him get into that top 10. I think we'll see a lot of people switch over onto the softs, as has been the case in many sessions like this in the past. Maybe not for the mediums early, but then as soon as one person goes on the softs and improves a lot, we get a lot of people opting for the softs 2. Harry is on a flyer, I believe. Briefer is coming to the line now, and he pits. Go back on board, back on shot with Mercedes. Up by 3%. That's quite enough improvement. Well, let's see what he can muster up through the remaining 2 sectors. And boxes AlphaTauri have linked, getting well out the way of everyone, including his teammate Raptor, who is also on a slow lap, so that doesn't really matter. Koa is about to begin his lap. Rather, C0 actually. I realised this one invited him. No? This is really good. Harry at the end of his lap, up by half a second, which still will just be enough to hit Hawk as he crosses the line, and it's P9 only. Didn't find enough for the final corner to go any higher. 2 AlphaTauri's minus Stern on track. Are they both boxing? I mean, yeah, sure. Whatever they're doing. Interesting strategies going on there at AlphaTauri. Let's see. Go to Connor's Alpine. Allez Alpine. Whatever you want to say. Associated to the Alpine team. He starts his first flyer as the fire, needing to improve on that lap, and there is someone went off. I missed it. I'll miss the Koa. 28.7 in the Ferrari, as Elfin Starfish retires and is more than confident with his lap, as I probably would be too if I set 27.6 on mediums, which I don't think I could ever do. That's just, quite far out for me. The corner into the infamous turn 10, known for its tricky braking zone, seems to have got through there fine. Slow Merc of Harry, he's warming up for a lap, so let's stay with Connor and see what he can do. After sector 1 and 2, I don't know how true that is, but we'll find out at the end of the lap. Dashing down to the final corner, effectively final corner, because he's got 1 brake zone. The second part, turn 15, is a non-corner really. Although we saw Alex Albon mess that up before Connor goes P4 on the softs though, 27.9. So he's up there, but he's on the non-crackable tyre. See how that pans out for him in the race, if he can get anywhere in Q3. Lather is also on the soft, so are we going to see that soft flurry now, like I said before? Lather starting his lap on the softs now. Into turn 1, and he's missed the apex, so he's a bit too deep there. Doesn't invalidate through turn 2 and fine through turn 3. See what he's got through 4. Nicely on the apex. Doesn't run as wide as he could have, maximising the track, but again he's 4 tenths up, so he's still improving, but he's on the soft tyres, as you can should, and his old lap was actually a dud lap, respectively. He's probably looking to get low 28. 28 dead, that would be 5.4 worth of improvement. Let's see if he can manage that though. Not as easy as it sounds. Again, a bit wide at turn 11. Push it at turn 12, he gets as close as he could to that deadly curve. He's 1.4 up. He's going to need to find 3 seconds through the sector to guarantee safety. A bit wide at turn 14 as well. Didn't really get the bite in it most of the corners that you would have liked, and he's gone for a 27.7. That third sector was boss then. Ignore my bad comments on his line. He's obviously done that as good as he could to get 27.7 up into second, but there is that soft medium difference, which his lap would be a second slower than P1 in Q1, so he's gonna see himself into Q3, that's for sure. But let's see where he ends up in Q3 when everyone's on the softs. Oh, Mr. Human Raptor also on the softs, so those like Dex, Link, they out, I don't know. Dex is out on the softs, Link is not out on the softs, so he could see himself out of Q2, sorry, as Lang only goes to 28 dead on the mediums. He's gonna go again to see if he can get any more improvement on that. Mr. Koa is also on the mediums, going for another flying lap as those trying to find their way into Q3, scrambling around on track, warming up their tires, preparing for their laps. Two Red Bulls on the same straight, and if Dex pushed it a bit closer, he could probably get a toe off his teammate. He had to let the McLaren of Thomas through, and Laz is in, so no chance for a switch to Dex, even if he tried. Mr. Koa has retired. Oh wait, that's he's at turn 8. That's an interesting retirement spot. Did he lose it, or did he just retire manually? I don't know. As Raptor on the soft goes for a 27.3, so he's seen himself through. Had a bit of an off somewhere, judging by the state of those tyres. But he's found himself through. Let's go to Lang. Alfa Romeo, car number 12. What's he got on offer? P8 right now. P2 on the mediums. He's the quickest medium runner. That's some sublime pace from Lang. As Connor can only stay 8 on the softs. That's his qualifying over. Is Dex going to continue on his lap? Because Thomas is ahead of him on the softs. Linked is done. Mitch is done. Koa's out. Okay, so Dex has he's gonna second up, so Hawk is the second up. 28-2. Ooh, this is gonna be tight. But I don't think Hawk can risk blitz. Thomas is out. Surely Dex will back off now. Yep, he boxes. So he's got through on the mediums by the skin of his teeth in P10. Fair play to the Red Bull, surviving the soft onslaught. Ooh, that means we have both McLarens out. Mr. Koa and the Ferrari out after a mistake, I presume. Let's have a look. He said anything? No, he has not. Hawk has made it through as well. That means Linked has missed out on going for the mediums, but he'll be P11, free choice of tyres, starting on the mediums anyway, compared to, well, basing it off of Q1 and Q2 soft tyre runs. P10 9.8 will probably be, oh no, P987 right now will probably be the P10 9.8 if their laps are the same or of similar proportion to each other. We're waiting for Hawk. Man, you could have taken the flag. Or you got a box. And that's that for Q2. Oh wait. Whoa. AI racing, you know. Connor and... Is that Weeze's AI? Or Lang's AI? Anyway, that's it for Q number 2. Bottom 5 have been eliminated. And the top 10 have made it through to fight for pole position. Judging by the medium runners, the fight will be between Lang, Elfin, Griefer and Wheeze, but I'm not going to count anyone out yet considering I don't know who's got what up their sleeve. Linked, Thomas, Koa, Mitch and Harry all out in Q2. Yes, no disconnects this time. Here we go, 10 drivers, 10 grid slots. See who fills which space. Everyone will be on the softs going for this shootout. We have Lang on his way out, we have Elfin on his way out, both Alfa Romeos getting out by each other. Elfin out as well, so those are our 3 competitors. The other one was Griefer, who's also on his way out now. Lang leading us out for Q3, both Alfa Romeos. Oh, it's 3 wide, going into turn 4, and oh, what a move from Elfin going through the middle of both Alfa Romeos. Outstanding racing here in Bahrain. Why do I have worse camera shots every time, you know? Let's see, they're all pushing to see who can get the first bit of track. Lang has got past Wheeze. See how this stands out. And both Alfa Romeos quite pacey here. So let's hope there's no friction between the two. Teammates can get on well, hopefully. And can take the fight to the other team. Right now, Elfin is leading us on our first laps. So let's see what he's got in that dark green Aston Martin. Underway for his lap, as is Lang, and shortly will be followed by Wheeze. Griefer in the Haas, who might just pick up a slipstream off Weeds in front of him. The lads behind them. Then who's Connor, yeah. Both Alpine making it through. That's good from those drivers. Alpine won the Tier 2 Constructors last season, so with the completely new driver lineup, let's see what they've got to challenge us with. Right, let's go to Elfin, who's messed up his lap, so now it's Lang who will cross the line to get our first time on the board. It's a 1:26.6 from the Alfa Romeo. See what Steven can do. Weeze crosses the line and it's a 26.6 as well, both separated by 300. Absolutely nothing in it between them. Griefer goes for 26.7. Lazar with a 27.6, so that's a bit of a margin between 3 and 4. Elfin's had a mare somewhere on his lap. See what Connor's got in the Alpine. He goes for a 28 dead. Elfin with a purple sector 1. As it stands, he probably went off at sector 1, judging by the improvement on that time. In 6th as well. See what Raptor's got. Coming through the penultimate corner and then the final kink onto the main straight. DRS wide open and he's on 4th. 26.8. I did not see that coming, so maybe there's more drivers in this fight than I thought. As I said, I'm not going to count anyone out just yet. Dex goes 27.3 ahead of his teammate. And now Elfin, Starfish, not really fighting the car on exit. He should get himself up there, and he does indeed. He gets himself as far up as he can. He won 26.3, provisional pole, as Weeze improves to the 26.4 as well. Teammate boxes right now, and Griefer improves to a 26.5, so the times are tumbling in Q3 as we said they would. 2 tenths between P1 and 2, further half a tenth to P3, and a further tenth to P4. Then a further 2 tenths to Human Raptor in P5. Provisional pole for the Aston Martin driver. Let's see what he's got to defend his pole, if he can go and improve that, or whether anyone else can improve more than him and dethrone him from the top spot. See with that, Dex going for a lap. He's improved, but not enough to overtake Raptor. Orchid marginally improving right now. He's in after invalidating that's still out there on those softs. I don't think he's improving though. Let's have a look. Yep, he's on an in-lap as well. There we have our first round of flyers. Elfin with provisional pole. Both Alfa Romeos strongly contesting it at the top. Alfa Romeo Tier 3 Constructors Champions. So last season, so let's see what they can transfer into this season's lower tier. There we go. So the drivers are now on their way out for their final flyers. Aqualaza is now out of sync with the rest. Going slightly earlier. But he wants a clear track. He might get some traffic later on in his lap, but for now, as he's the only flyer, let's hop on board and see what he's got. Flying down the straight. See the cars disappearing into turn 1 and gets a decent run through 1, 2 and 3 out onto the straight to turn 4. The Haas gets nicely out the way. Doesn't use the width as much as he could on entry or on exit. Does he improve to sector 1? Barely. He's marginally up by 2/10 at 200 at the moment. Into turn 8. Does he go wide? No, he doesn't. Keeps it tight. Now into the tricky turn 10. No lockups there. Out for the second DRS zone on the lap. Again, no full use of width there, but does on exit. Could have slowed him down a bit. Doesn't push it all the way. Apparently it's a purple sector 2. He's up by nearly 2/10 now, so that will still not improve his position. See if he can absolutely nail the final 2 corners. Into 14 and 15. He doesn't do what Albon did. To the line now, and it's only P7, 27.4 improved. If he goes again, he will get another lap in. But let's go to the main show at the front of the field. Squeeze on his flyer, back straight, using as much entry curve as he can. Keeps it tight on 11 and then swings it around for 12 up the hill. Purple sector 2, 2/10 up, so he's got enough to beat Alpin's first provisional pole lap. But let's see what Alpin's got in return on his final flyer. To the line goes the Alfa Romeo. What's it going to be? Third activation point, 26.1. So he's on provisional pole now. Let's see what the Aston Martin's got in response. He's going to need to find 2/10 to at least match Weave. Here he goes, activating DRS now, and to the line. It's going to be a 26.139 thousandths between the two, but it's not enough from the Aston Martin to take pole position. Now, can the other drivers do anything about it? Can the Haas of Crazy Griefer get pole position, get on the front row even? Needs to find 4/10. What's it going to be? It's only a 26.2. He can't get onto the front row. What can Lang do? In the other Alfa Romeo, he crosses the line and he stays 4th. Look at that at the top of the timing screen. Barely anything. 1.5 tenths between P1 and P4. What's Lazar gonna do? Can he tip his teammate? No, he can't. Can Blitz get Raptor? He's got the time in his pocket right now. To the last corner. And it is P5 for him, unless Raptor improves now. Go to Hawk in the Williams. Who is weaving, so he's obviously not improving. He seemed like he could have, I don't know. Interesting choice from him. Alec only getting one flyer, let's see what he can do, but let's go to Raptor first. He was up by a margin that I missed just about, so let's see what he can get. Not as wide on the final corner. And he goes and beats Deaths again. Marginal between those two as well. 400, so then that fight. Did Lang go for another? Lang went for another. 26 dead. That's pole position for Lang out of nowhere. I missed it. I thought he was done as well, but he's gone and pipped his Alfa Romeo teammates in Alfa Romeo front row. 1, 2. What can Alex do? He's only got a 29-1. Now, how about that? Didn't count anyone else, I did say. And he's gone and taken pole position. Anyone else can do anything about that. No, Weaver's done, Reefer's in, and there you have it. Lang's Weaver, long-time TRL driver, comes through and takes the first TRL pole position of season 4. That was an intense battle, wasn't that? 2/10 covering the top 4, 4/10 covering the top 6. For a second, back to P7, 8, 9 and 10. Don't box, please don't box the eyes. There you have it. Lang on pole position, P1, Alfa Romeo front row lockout. How about that? Early dominance from them, but let's not get too excited just yet, because the race can be a whole different story, as we've seen time and time again. And we are now underway for the formation lap. As Ferrari have races ahead to get the formation lap done. Warming up tyres, 19 drivers, Legend filling up the back spot in the stack. All Alpha front row, nice one, mate, for getting his setup. Hope everyone's got their strategies sorted out, but safety cars can change everything after lap incidents, so we avoid as many lap incidents today. Around here, it's probably the medium hard primary strategy. Let's have a look at the field spread. We've got the Alfa Romeos up top along with 2 Red Bulls, both Alpines, 1 down bottom, 1 in the top 10. Both Aston Martins making it through. It's a reasonable spread, but both Mercs and McLaren seem to be struggling further to the bottom as well with the Ferrari, but let's see what Bahrain can throw up. Always a bit of an interesting one, and that's why we love it as a season opener. You see who's on the mediums and who's on the softs there on your screen for everyone's strategies today. Top 4 mediums, Raptor on the softs, yes, on the mediums. Interestingly, Thomas, DC and Legend have opted for the softs, would probably push them into a 2-stop, but it is their decision now as we get ready. Drivers filing up on the grid. There's your predicted strategy, mediums to hards, or the soft, medium, 2-stop. I have the camera angle, please. There we go. 5 lights for round 1 of season 4 TRL. It's lights out and away we go, and both Alfa Romeo seems to get an okay start, but Elfin Starfish is already alongside Wheeze, and Lang is 3 wide into turn 1, and there's a dive from one of the Red Bulls at the back. There's contact between Raptor and Starfish, and the Alfa Romeo is giving you everything to get into the lead, and Wheeze is giving it too much, and he's off where Kimi lost it last season. Out of turn 3, that's a shame for him, but Elfin and Lang are not giving up their fight for the lead. They're going side by side through the middle sector, but Lang just sneaks ahead of the Aston Martin. Is Elfin going to send it up the inside of 8? He does, the door is open, so they continue their fight down to turn 10. Is the Aston going to dive it up the inside? No, he isn't, and there is a dive from Alec, who's got an amazing start. He is. What a start from Alec in the Aston Martin, getting up to P4, gaining 6th position. There have been some drops as well for Dex and Aqua, and the other Alfa Romeos out. They've bottled their 1-2 on the first lap. Lang has lost it at turn 12, and there's the Alpine of Razor and Laza getting very close together, and it's 3 wide between DC, Lang and Razor. Razor sneaks ahead. This time DC goes down the inside on the soft tyres. At the final corner, there's a bit of contact between the two. Many early boxes now, as there's damage down the field. Connor gets past the Link. He's on the faster tyres, so he needs to try and do this move ASAP, but Link isn't going down without a fight. He's also gained a ton of positions, as has Thomas. There's a change as Raptor has been overtaken. Wait. It's Alex's A. It's Alex's AI, isn't it? Did I not put the AI? Hold up. No, the AI is on a low difficulty. Don't know why Alex is ghosted. I don't know if this is just mine or what is going on, but there's something going on, as is there something going on for Thomas, who has got front wing damage on his presume, judging by how he's lost the front position. No, he hasn't. Don't know what's happened there. There's been a mistake, and Razor is out at the top of the hill. Turn 13. DRS is enabled for those up front. Now I'm just waiting with Mitch to see if we can view. Nope, the Alpine's disappeared. Great. Let's go back to the lead. Very tight between all of them. Look at that train from P1 all the way down to P6. One penalty so far going to Mitch. 5 seconds probably for a collision somewhere. I don't know why Alec is ghosted. This is a bit of an advantage, I'd say, an unfair one at that. He's on the soft tyres, making up positions as he can, and they're all over the road in the middle sector. As Koa's gone for the move, and the Red Bull is coming back in down the inside. There's some intense racing right from the get-go. Here too. All the drivers giving it everything, scrambling as if it's the end of the race, but as Martin Brundle once said, it's the best chance to make your moves early on. As being proved by legend, Season 3 Tier 3 champion and Tier 2 title contender. Gets a move past Koa up into P8 from the back of the grid, getting another outstanding start as he is renowned for. And Dex is doing everything to break the toe on the mediums. That legend has to take to the grass, and he's made the move, but the Red Bull isn't going to back down without a fight up the inside. He goes, but this time he's vulnerable down the first TRL straight of the lap. They're side by side into turn 4. Haas goes round the outside on the soft tyres. He's got the grip to do so, but Red Bull's at the shorter line. They're still battling, and he's been squeezed out, so he has to concede the position. He's going to get 3 seconds in P5. That's going to hurt his running, judging by how close it is at the top, as Dex is disconnected. So let's invite him back. Wow, bit of an intense first 4 laps, and there's a change at the top as Alex has now got Raptor, and it's Aston Martin 1-2 now. Alfa Romeo 1-2, just 4 laps ago. Off the start by both drivers, now down in 9 and 10, and it's now an Aston Martin 1-2. I don't know what's up with Alex, because he's ghosted, but he's not disconnected, the AI wouldn't be that close. As you can see with Dex, he's being passed easily. See Raptor hanging that out in second for the AlphaTauri. Those 5 cars all flying to the same piece of tarmac. Literally, in the case of Alec and Raptor. And I must say, I commend all of you for getting through lap 1 without a safety car. Fair play. As I think Koa had a bit of an off. Oh no, he's boxed for hard tyres early, so he's got damage. Well, he had damage, as did some of those behind. Well, as Hawk gets 3 seconds. As the back of the pack Oh, and there's someone off circuit there. It is Lang. The two Alfa Romeos now going hammer and tongue in the middle of the pack, which is not where they wanted to fight. They would have wanted to fight at the top of the field where they were at the beginning of the race. Let's go back to the 5-car train then. Alpha Tauri sandwich. Legend is trying to gain on them. I'm on the wrong. But there we go. Why are the timings not loaded? Oh, okay. Alex and Grief are going battling hard, but the problem is this isn't really a battle because they're just inside each other. In that sense, I know. Anyway, let's brush that aside and look at this. Grief is going for it down the inside and he's done a Sebastian Vettel on it at the exit of turn 4. While side by side with Raptor, Alex squeezes through while those two were fighting. Raptor trying everything to stay ahead of Alex. Both of them get squirmy out of turn 8. That's Griefer down now behind his teammate, Legend. Elf and Starfish comfortable 3 seconds ahead of this battle, but not running away just yet. He's still within grasp if he makes a mistake. 5-car train now down to 4. On his 3 seconds probably gonna hurt him if others around him do not get a penalty. Ghosted for everyone or for me only. This battle would be so much better if it was an actual contract thing. Anyway, what is on track is Connor versus Raptor. Connor having a look but not managing a move into 4. Some battling at the back. Oh no, Thomas's box, that's what that is. Grief is trying to get his teammate. Oh, and Connor's got 6 seconds. Not going to help him again. Shame for him. I think Alex might be back. That's good. But I don't want to make assumptions, but that's what I'm assuming. So, a contradictory statement, but you know. Was linked. We literally saw that he took too much liberty down the inside of 11 to get past Connor, and in the process got his 3rd warning for 3 seconds on the board. Yes, he did. So he is in now for his first of 2 stops, which is the problem for his soft tyre strategy. 5-car train down to 4, now down to 3. 2 Alpha Tauris and an Aston Martin. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Line astern with their teammates. Aston Martin, Alpha Tauri, Haas and Alfa Romeo. Was that? No, excluding Williams, that is the bottom 4 teams in the bottom 5 of constructors standings of 2021. Boom, what a link. DC finding himself in 10th, having gained position early on a Alpine 11th behind him. Battle at the back, Koa right behind Mitch, and oh my god, that's a big crash for the Ferrari, and that surely is a safety car. What better timing for us to cut to him, potentially commentator's curse, or has he just dropped it on purpose to go to his next race? I don't know, but there you go. Oh, and that was a late move from Elfin Starfish, diving into the pit lane, very close to the pit wall. I think Mysticoa just lost it out of turn 4 and smashed into the barriers at high velocity, taking him out and now neutralizing the race with our first safety car. And Aston Martin still leading, but it's the advantage, not the AMR 21. Elfin Starfish has gone onto the soft tyres, so he has now committed to a 2-stop. Who else did got under that safety car? Legend did. Weeds has gone onto the hard tyres. As has Lang. Yeah, okay, there we go. So Link is the only one who stayed out of track position. Everyone else was boxed. Both Astons opting for the soft, opting for new soft tyres. It is interesting. So they didn't think the hards would go all the way, they didn't want the 2-stop. Raptor's gone for the 2-stop on another set because he's going to end fast on the spot. Finish fast. Who else have we got down the field? Yes, Harry and stayed out. Lang on the card, going to the edge. They're both Alfa Romeo trying to salvage it by cutting one pit stop off the strategy. As Harry is now in, he's going to lose a lot of places, I would assume. That is also on the medium. Hawk on reasonably fresh hard anyway due to an earlier pit stop. Thomas and Mitch is on the soft. He's boxed now for hards, I'm gonna guess. Harry's on hards, Lazar's on hards. Other Harry's now on hards as well, and now Thomas is on the soft. See what Link can do. He might be a bit of a sitting duck to both Aston Martin on the restart with his 9-lap older mediums compared to their fresh softs. Oh, my God, Link has bottled it. I have no idea why the hell he has just done that or what. Is that a glitch? That's a terrible mistake from our race leader. Link has crashed into the safety car and Blitz has retired in the pit lane. No, he's crashed into the pit. What? Okay. interesting double DNF for two Red Bull related teams, and Mitch is in again. That's gonna hold up the safety car even more. What has just happened in the last minute? So, as I've just found out, Link did what I did last year at Bahrain, looked away for a second and rammed into a car on the safety car, but this time it was the actual safety car, so that's taken him out of the race immediately. And Blitz just did George Russell, he would like, slammed the power to one of his tyres and lost the car, but how unfortunate that it was right into the pit. But there's our explanation for our two DNFs, and we're down to 15 with 4 out of the race so far. Alpine Starfish is going to take us away as one Aston Martin goes into the pit lane, the other flies down the straight to restart the race on lap number 12. Trying to break the toe. There's a bit of contact, I think, at the back between Laz and Mitch, or they both had drive-throughs, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go back to this. And there's an off again at turn 1 for an Alfa Romeo, but it's Lang this time, battling with Harry, and Alec at the top is fighting and got past Human Raptor. Lang's on down the inside of Harry, and there's a spinner of the exit of turn 4, so it's all kicking off again on the safety car restart. Fine for Elfin, who's got away cleanly. 1.5 seconds to his teammate, and the train is reforming behind the two Aston Martins. Thomas just dropping away from DC outside the 1 second range. Let's see if he can get that back up within a second. Looks like it might be a struggle though. One of the big loser in this situation, he's lost out somehow. He's down to P12 and he's really trying to go for it on the Mercedes, going inside outside this time, going for the switch back, and oh, he's nailed that to perfection, and now he's got the medium traction to go and battle it down the straight. It's a drag race. Mercedes is squeezing him. He's on the suboptimum tyres at the moment. Mediums will be in a better working window, and the Alpine has got the different. No, the Mercedes will send it back on the inside, but Alpine keeps the pace. Will he be able to hold it on, hold him off? Yes, probably without DRS right now. Good move from Honor, and Harry has to go off there as Alex gets 3 seconds, trying to catch his teammate. With our Aston Martins on the soft tyres. And there's a spinner of Harry W on the exit. Falling back to P12 behind his teammate. Not too many penalties right now. Up and down the grid as Weave battling Greek on exit 30. 13 down towards 14. He's covered him off. Will Griefer go for it or wait for the straight? He's going to wait for the straight. Battling out early in qualifying. Now on track for Weeds on the hard. He might be under pressure. He's really trying to defend it, holding his outside line, and Griefer does not go for it. Just tucking up under his gearbox right now. Will he go for it into turn 4? Thinks better and does not. As the two Mercedes are going hammer and tongs. No Valtteri, it's James this time. Just got there fighting. This case it'll be Harry, it's James. Greenfield does get past Wheeze at turn 8. I have missed that, but we'll see. Legends up to 4. If he can get on the turn, what a drive from him that would be. Oh, and there's a mistake for Griefer. He's gone flying into the back of his teammate. Completely misjudged his braking into turn 13 and has broken his front wing and now has to make an earlier pit stop. There he is coming into the pit lane. It's a shame for him. Takes him out of the running, but he would have had to make a stop anyway. This one will just be longer due to the wing change. Oh, and there's a yellow for Hawk, who's lost it on the death curve at turn 12. Just about saving the car from the barriers. No front wing damage by the looks of it. As Elfin's now got up to 5 seconds between him and his teammate. As we are just over halfway through his race. As Laza gets 3 seconds. Oh, and Griefer's immediately trying to make up places again as Thomas has spun around and doing some donuts for the crowd on the exit of turn 10. I think he may have been pushed wide by Griefer and then didn't get the traction down properly on exit. See what Connor's got now. He's on the mediums, Lang is on the hards as we go down the straight. Alpine's got DRS, Alfa Romeo defends the inside, and Alpine goes for the switcheroo and the switch again. Got DRS again down this straight into turn 4. Is he gonna go for it? Thinks better of it and holds on in P8 for now, but let's stick with it because last time Lang got overtaken it was into turn 8. Will the same happen to him this time? Will he defend the inside? No move there, but he's gone a bit wide, so he's gonna get the traction, which he doesn't. The Aston Martins are clear. About 2.5 behind Alex. On a right up rear of Lang, gaining through 12, and he makes a move at the inside. And probably, oh my, what was that? What the hell was that? That was the Saudi Arabia stuff there. You brake check from Lang. Luckily Connor was alongside, so he didn't break his wing. But there's gonna be some fury after that, I would presume. Connor braked. I'm guessing, thinking it was like a safety car or something. Seeing Lang brake, and then yeah, couldn't get past. Interesting strategies from Lang. And DC's trying to get up to the pack in front. And Raptor's gone wide. He's off circuit on the exit 10, feeling the pressure from these two behind him. And there's a yellow in sector 2 because one of the marks have spun. It's Harry W. Quickly up and running again. Just warm tyres. Look at that on the map. These three are inseparable. Legend, Raptor and Weeze. Now who's going to make a move? Oh, Alex is it. Alex isn't. Bottled it. Legend's going to go for it up the inside of Raptor. He's got a front row seat for this. No, he isn't. But Weeze is going to go for it. Tries to switch. Oh, and he nearly loses it on the hard tyres. Meanwhile, there's a battle at the back as Connor's going for it on Lang. And Legend and Weeze do not go for it on Raptor. See, can Connor get Lang this time? Defense to the inside. To the outside goes the Alpine on the mediums. Gonna hang it in there. Side by side, clean racing, room left. Good, surely not. No, Alpine's door is shut, so he has to hold on for another lap. But he has got 6 seconds, so Connor should try and make this move as soon as possible to see if he can bridge that 6 seconds in any way possible. And he's gonna have to make another pit stop, so not ideal for him. Let's go to stops. So yeah. Oh, and there's someone around somewhere. Hawks in turn 1. He's not having a great first race, is he? With the Williams. As he has now been lapped. Yeah. Not getting to grips with those warm tyres. Okay. What is he doing? Can you... Okay, I'm not going to give him any more screen time. Okay, I think we have to act on that. As Raptor gets 3 seconds, and I think Lee's also got 3 seconds. So I think there was an incident between the two there, as Legend sneaks up the inside. So we have missed the incident among the trio. Okay. Legend's up to second now. Starting 19th. He's found himself in P2 now. Solid drive from the reserve Haas representative. When there's a move in the midfield, is Crazy Grief is going for it round the outside at turn 10. Down the inside comes Harry to defend it. Old switcheroo from the Haas, who now goes to cover off the Mercedes and now break the toe. But the DRS Mercedes is going to go for it. Oh, and there's a bit of contact. Is one of them going to get spun around? No, they still both hang it in there side by side. And oh, Haas moves across aggressively. There's more contact between him and the Mercedes, and the Haas has pushed the Mercedes off. So I'm not going to be surprised if the Mercedes reports that, because I do think that was a bit of a aggressive move from the Haas. And Harry now lets his teammate Harry W through. Don't know why, as Hawk has had another off at turn 13. And he's doing donuts again, right? So, oh, and Harry has just got 3 seconds. That was interesting in the midfield there. Middle of the pack, I'll say, because Griefer was showing pace for the top. The midfield might be a bit unfair of a term to use. What isn't happening in the midfield though is Raptor and Legend, as Hawk gets 10 seconds. Can he retire, please? I might have to like remove him or something. This is a bit abysmal. Because now this is where the leaders are coming through. He's been lapped twice now. And the two stoppers are in now. Legends in, Raptors in, Weeze is also in from the hard tyres. So he's using it as an opportunity to go on the soft rather than take the track position. Which I don't understand, because I feel like... Oh wait, it's a safety car. Let's ignore that. It was safety car. Oh, and Pulse is better on the pit lane. Better on the safety car. Oh, I have no idea how that came out. I'm guessing it was because of yeah, Hawk's DNF. Bit of a lapse of concentration from him. Well, he wasn't really concentrating. Man was doing donuts everywhere. Interesting strategies going down up and down the field. Meanwhile, Elfin Starfish with a 40-second lead, but he hasn't boxed yet, so he's gonna box now, get his second pit stop under the belt. Fresh softs. We'll have about 5-6 laps of racing action to the end. Sprint race effectively, everyone on the softs. Not everyone on the softs, because some people did go for the middle soft. So Alex and William from a pit stop before the safety car. Weeze on the softs. DC's on the medium. Harry's sticking it out for track position on the hard. He's gonna get swamped on the restart, I can already tell. Connor's on the mediums. Lang softs, Griefer softs, Harry W softs. And Lazar and Thomas, who are having a bit of a debate on the radio. Mediums, Mitch is on the softs. See what this safety car restart holds. We've got penalties. The Legend is the cleanest, along with Elfin at the top. Legend known to keep it quite clean in terms of penalties. We've got Alec and Raptor with 3 seconds, which can hurt them. DC could find himself in a good position if he keeps it clean to the end. Weeze with 3, Harry with 3, and Connor with 6. That might hurt them. Lang could also benefit. There can be some big benefitted and big losers from the end of this race in that tight top 10 pack. what the hell just happened there? Honestly, I thought we'd gone past this stage. Surely you don't drive into people on the safety car, lad. Who's got damage? Someone's flying. It was Harry. Probably gave 5 seconds to Weed. Yes, he did. That's going to be in the steward's office after the race, but we're underway anyway on this safety car restart. Oh, no, wrong car. Everyone scrambling across the track. There's some 3 wides at the back. Raptor and Legend side by side. Legend up into P2 again. Which way is Raptor going to go? He stays behind the Aston Martin, doesn't think of the move. Weed and EC in the back. Lang has also got 5 seconds, so that will now compromise his race. The real winner here could be DC if he sticks it out and goes onto the pack in front of him, and Griefer's out. Griefer is out because he's lost it somewhere on the out. Wait, I missed it. It was on the inside of front 7, so he's just lost it so much. No safety car for that, because or else we would have very little racing after. It's still Legend from Raptor with 6 seconds, Alex with 3, Reed with 8 seconds, and Lang 5, EC just 6 seconds. EC could still be on with a podium shot. Everyone around him has penalties. What a joke of a restart that was. There's a move being made down the inside by Weed on Alec and Raptor. Raptor's going for it round the outside. Weed is going through the middle. Raptor's been forced off track. Thomas is out. What happened to him? He's retired in the pit lane? Yeah, he retired in the pit lane. Weed gets back into 3rd, and Legend's got 3 seconds. Legend has 3 seconds, so there's now only 2 left without penalties. Starfish and GC. GC could still be in with a podium. If he holds on to this train, which he is doing right now, but there's still 4 laps to go, 4.5 laps to go. Weed is all over the back of Legend. And he makes a move though, is the question. He's got that 5 seconds, which might end up getting removed. We'll wait and see after the race. Defensive manoeuvre from Legend to the middle of the track, and he's overcooked it under brakes. He's gone a bit deep, invites Weed into the move, but Weed backs out, waits for a better opportunity because he knows he'll just get squeezed out if he goes side by side through there. Legend still holding on, but he's gone deep again, and that this time he is alongside, and he has DRS, so into turn 11. This should be a slam dunk move. He's being squeezed by Legend as much as he can, but he's been forced right to the inside of turn 11, which has invited Legend back around the outside of 12. He's getting a bit of a squeeze. Can he hold on? He can. But Legend is going to get DRS down the main straight. Surely he won't go for it here, will he? No, he backs out. Raptor's going for it though. Raptor's gone around the outside and off circuit, trying to make the move. Now this is an end and a half to this, well, not inaugural, first race of the season. Legend has got past Wheeze. It's 3-4 wide. Nearly down the inside goes Lang. Has he made contact? Yes, he has. But Legend has escaped scot-free. Lang's up to third. Weeze is now side by side with Raptor, and Lang's looking for it down the inside of Legend. So Alfa Romeo's in synchronization, making their overtakes. It's going to be a double move for Weeze. He's been squeezed out by Legend and now has been overtaken by Raptor as well. So Lang is up to second after getting past Alec as well. Legend still in third. Look at that train. A very good race from these drivers. A bit of hard racing, but it's been quite fair. Legend's getting squirmy. And Lang is pushing like hell to try and bridge the gap to Alec, who has the lead penalty. And it's 3 wide again between Weeze, Raptor and Alex, but Alex is back out and down the inside goes Raptor. Of course Legend wide. Can Legend make the move? No, he's been squeezed out, so now Raptor's up to third and Weeze is back up to fifth. Can he keep that down the inside? Legend looks for the switchback, doesn't get it because Weeze keeps his brakes intact. And look at Mitch, who gets 3 seconds again. He's interested. He's been towards the bottom for most of this race, but due to the amount of DNS and the late safety car, he found himself right in the thick of it at the end of this race. Oh, and Raptor's gone off again at turn 10. 1.5 laps to go. That's not what you want to see in his position. Now Weeze will probably get his 5 seconds removed if he reports it, so probably will be a futile defense anyway. Alex is sending it in as ghost mode. We need to investigate that. So as we begin the final lap, Alpha Starfish comfortably in the lead, led without any look of being overtaken, beaten, letting up in his domination of this race, even with the safety cars. He's continuing ahead of this battle, which is continuing down the straight as Legend and Alex are side by side, and Alex gets back through, but he nearly has to go off track, so Legend's got the move again. Down the inside goes Legend, and Raptor's off track again. He's not having a good day with turn 10. It's both Alfa Romeos on the podium as it stands. Connor's now made a move on Harry, who's lost his front wing again. Now Weeze will... Well, actually, they'll both get their 5 seconds removed, so Lang will probably end up on the podium, but none of that matters behind right now, because look at him weaving around to gloat for his win. He does have a Verstappen to slide across the line as Elfin Starfish in the Aston Martin wins the Bahrain Grand Prix in Tier 2. Lang gets second, right ahead of his teammate. So a decent recovery after an early spin from him. We'll see what happens with the penalties. Alex found himself on the podium. Raptor 4th, Legend 5th, but Weeze might well still be 3rd due to penalty removals. There's your current order, but we'll see what comes out of the race. Stewart office. There you have it. Open Starfish P1 in our first Tier 2 race. That is true, Alex will be investigated for being ghosted the whole race. But let's not worry about that for now, as Elfin Starfish has dominated this race. Thank you for joining us for Tier 2, round number 1, and hope you're here for the rest of this season.